Good morning, everyone. Yes, it's that time of the week where I give you a few thoughts and maybe a few notices about what actually has been going on in school. And as always, it's been a very, very busy week. Last week we had the quiz night. I know that a number of you were involved in that. I think we had 97 teams, so that was absolutely fantastic. I hope then that you all enjoyed your long weekend, your exec weekend. And for those of you who did and it was relevant, you did some VE celebrations, and you did it, of course, at a social distance. Perhaps that social distancing is just something to remember. Again, obviously, we've all been in lockdown, we've been based in our houses, and now that we're starting to be allowed out in our various countries across the world, it's very important that we continue to adhere to those rules of social distancing in whatever forms they are. Obviously, one of the key ones in most countries is that we keep that 2-metre rule between us. And that's going to be important when I'm sure you come back to school, and you're going to have to remember to abide by those rules. Now, with regards to coming back to school, at the moment, it doesn't look like anyone from senior school will be returning to school this term. There has been a bit of talk by government about the year 10s and year 12s coming in for a bit of face-to-face time, but that really is relevant for pupils who are not really getting any contact with their teachers, whereas all of you are getting the remote learning strategy, you're getting your exams, we're going to do reports for you. So actually, I do feel that we've got a good way of assessing where you are, and of course, you can have a tutor meeting every week, and your parents, of course, can get in touch if there's any concerns. So I'd like to think that we've got a pretty good handle on that. So don't worry about the thought that you might not be able to come into school or anything like that. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. It's not something that I'm planning. Looking ahead to next week, of course, it's Founders Day. Now, that's going to be a normal school day, so do please get up as normal and go to lessons. But in addition to that, there are films from myself, Alfie and Anna. Do have a look at those. It's an opportunity to make a small celebration about our centenary, our 100 years of Wrencombe, harking back to Noel Wills when he started the school in 1920. Now, of course, because we've not been able to celebrate the centenary in the normal way, I do plan to do more celebrations in the coming year when actually it is easier to do so. And last but by no means least, next week is Mental Health Awareness Week, particularly pertinent at the moment, given the strange situations and the strains that we're all under. One of the things that Mrs. Lucas Halliwell has asked you to all think about next week is about kindness. Not the random acts of kindness that you might do to people you don't know, but kindness to the people around you. The simple things like saying please and thank you, and recognising that other people have made an effort for you. I think they're all really, really important and are very much at the core of what we think of here at Wrencombe, and I know you all believe in. So I'm not going to have an assembly next week. You'll have to just catch up with me on my Founders Day presentation. But so in the meantime, have a good week next week. Have a good half term, and I'll look forward to catching up with you again after half term.